You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Well, I know premonition is telling me to drink some more water. God. I needed all that. And then right there, that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you about. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You can meet up with your bestie in front of school. Or you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster she launches into a story on her own. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop! Like him, or the... Like... I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really, really smart. He tells me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. You think he's smart? Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? One aspect of that is probably true. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Wait, is he the Emperor now? Fuck. Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Well, he might have just taken the hat off. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in the school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, brought to you in part by KFC. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ahaha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. I fucking am. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. Secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I have ever tasted. I think you're being liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we both stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Tell her the ingredients, Sandra. Make up a fake ingredients. We'll make up a fake ingredient. Cause she stuffed some flowers in the suitcase. I don't think yeah. How about parsley? Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. Oh, however, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Whew, see, we dodged a bullet there. A wind rushes in. Cherry bottom blossom petals fill the air. What the fuck? It's Colonel Sanders. Reminds me of that stupid ass picture of Vladimir Putin on that horse. Like, I mean, at least he's not shirtless, but that's so stupid. That's so stupid. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. I'm gonna admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is a true thing of beauty. It is. He is a cute horse. Without acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Little horse dance. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on the rear and sends it running free into the countryside. What the fuck? You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. No, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. I bet he does. He looked like a very smart horse. You attempt to compliment Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have there. I mean, what a horseful beaut you... Damn it, you know what I said. Being a good friend, Marion attempts to cover for you. Oh, Ochi just gets real nervous around people they like. Great, good going. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning. And we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the night. Or into the school. Leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see two of your rivals, Ashling and Man doing something bad. Non-specifically bad. And by the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, like summoning a demon bad. Probably that last thing. I'm not gonna lie. I did give that fake ingredient out, and she probably texted it to all the peoples. I'm sure they know at this point. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in it, but really try to get closer. I'm not playing their game. I'm gonna tell them. Which immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. What kind of nonsense is a waste? This kind of nonsense is a waste of everybody's time. Now have you upset them? Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? No, not me. That's Sanders. He's the emperor of cooking. The emperor. I mean, he did make super soldiers. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Panache? Panache? I've never actually had to say that word out loud. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally, get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book I found. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Man, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and it book, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins as he tries to catch them in his mouth. He's probably catching them all. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. Almost time for class. Beep beep. Sup, Clank? Clank must be running late. He's such in a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of balls. Dude, don't make fun of Clank. Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Wow. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Wop, wop. Damn, dude, he's bringing the fire. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Where's Buzz? Oh, spicy. Fucking spicy. Sorry, I speak by Nork. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. God, she looks crazy. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Truly, he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Oh, don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan then. But then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Yeah. The best character. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Rub, rub. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. You truly do. But you see, I'm thirsty. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. This seems blatantly incorrect. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Ochi, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A dog bit? Oh god. Which one do I try? Okay. Not the glass of water. That's definite. Oh, the glass of water is for the pepper. The dog biscuit is for him. Okay. I gotta eat the pepper. We gotta man up and eat the pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in an eye-catching way, so naturally to reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. This is an actual thing. You can actually trip out on peppers and spices and stuff. My friend. Ooh, I'm not your friend. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Bullshit. All you must do is As I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got my spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. to fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to, and everybody is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh. You think to yourself, oh, jeez, I should pay it. Why would you have it out like that? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Damn, I fucked up. Before anybody can relax, the cafeteria's lights dim. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Step up and tell them you're on. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I'll wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool? You could say he's the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption. Ochi. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports scene court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, woo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Wait, what was the quote? Was that a real quote? Did he actually fucking say that? I would not be surprised. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, you made mashed potatoes and gravies on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Again? That bit of one-trick pony here, man. Think fast. The timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. 100 seed, you don't burn it. Oh shit! You need to season the chicken before you had to cook it. Oh fuck, I didn't. Damn. Fuck. Shit. Whatever, we'll work with it. You're gonna need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe, but you have an idea. 11! That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Which state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. Trust. That's wrong. What? I'm begging you to get it close. To get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. I'm never wrong. Time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are ruining you, but actually simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. What would be a great time to harness energies? Where does it come from? That's right. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Try to shut off the noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling, baby. What? That's bullshit. I'm making chicken. It's sizzling. I do not accept this. It's sizzling. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Oh god. I messed up. Okay, we do it again. We got this. Although, I'm serious though, how is it not sizzling? Were we making mashed potatoes or were we making chicken? Because he mentioned the spices, which goes on the chicken. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. How would you just go without knowing that? Okay. I need to season the chicken before we cook it. I have an idea. See, I am cooking chicken. Sizzling should be a success. The fuck? Trust, gratitude, vigilance. What? What do you mean? Trust, gratitude, gratitude? Okay, I guess. Next question. Yeah. Cool. Focus on your cooking. Was bubbling. What? Okay, he believes in me. We got this, guys. Oh, you forgot what you're doing. Oh, shit. These kernels. Get your mind back in the competition, girl. You were stranded on a desert island with only one cook you can do. Which one didn't you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? You shouldn't be focused on the channel. You're falling behind. Wait. What does this have to do? What? Really struggling to keep up. Fuck. Uh-oh. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but something that means... You might not have any hands, but Ochi does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There is an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Ouch, no. It's not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It immediately crushed by the quick spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use the hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Rudy, stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. I'm here, and here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Achi's injury. What? You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks on the dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to the dessert. Oh, that actually does look pretty cool. Good. Under the white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking on a journey of flavor that tastes so good and tells a story of excellence. Not gonna lie though, that makes for a lousy lunch. I was going to ask Ochi to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot sauce on top, causing it to melt away and revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and a pearl of blueberry galette. Galette? No, it's galette, I think. Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, heh. As he places a sauce-covered finger in the lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in her ear. A dab of sauce sticks to her mustache. Grimmels! Oh, thank you for the sub, Grimmels. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? How have you been? How you been? Thank you so much for the sub. I super appreciate it. Sorry, drinking water. I thought I'd take a moment. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. You have no idea. I really appreciate it. You made it. Yeah, I got affiliate thanks to you. You helped me out. Thank you. Thank you for putting me out there and stuff on the Discord and stuff. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your help. I appreciate everybody's help. It's been a long journey and there's more to come. I have my now I got a new goal, which is, well, I don't know, just keep going. Fill up my, got to make more content and stuff. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say thanks a lot. I like to repeat myself when people sub and follow and stuff. It look, okay, it's what I do. I'm also taking the moment to drink some water. Oh, yeah. Yeah. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something near it. Dapper sausage. Internalize the range. Put yourself between kernels. Oh, well, that's a little embarrassing. I don't know if I want to do that. Just internalize my rage. I am familiar with this. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash as they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Really? Did that actually happen? Can I get my brows back? Wait, no. Let me get my brows back. That's not good. I'd rather embarrass myself than lose my eyebrows. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. Sanders, he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Damn, dude. I'm kicking myself here, apparently. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your What the fuck is that? I'm not fit to fill your fryer? That is that is unusually suggestive. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, and successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure, but I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. This is factually true. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an guys, I can't say that word. Obstetrician? Is this true? Did Sanders used to actually be an obstetrician? I know a little bit too much about the real Colonel Sanders, I have to admit. Sanders. Is this true? It is very true. It is true. He used to be. What the fuck is? What is this? What is it? What is it? A physician or a surgeon qualified to practice in obstet. What is that? The branch of medicine and surgery concerned with childbirth and the care of women giving birth. Wow, that's certainly a hop, skip, and a jump from The hop, skip, and a fucking leap from making fried chicken. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. True. It did say he used to be like a politician or some shit. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one it was especially humiliating. Mules can be cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. That's actually fucking true. I'm not even screwing with you. That is actually true. I didn't know. I did know. People see my delicate ribbon time, my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, and it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring the joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Where the fuck did he come from? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening and shadowy presence. It's the fucking sport monster again. Borko. It is I, Borko. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to have always... what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Preach, sport monster. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. That's how I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, it's nature, okay? It's in my nature. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school, and I wasn't always a sport monster, you see. Really? I don't believe you. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. Oh, that's devastating. What? Dude, and you became a bitter... How do you go from a golden retriever to a bitter monster? That's so terrible. Can you imagine? Golden retrievers are so pure. But I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. The book! A magic spellbook. Dude, the book you tried. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on those dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. This thing's got dark magic? That's crazy. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounding like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Ochi, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Ooh, we're going into the lair. A personal invite. Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders might be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside, whoa, wow, he's got a nice house. He's got good taste. He's got good taste. Yeah, I get it. I'm so fucking funny. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you ever been working on any new recipes on your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. This is a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. And you'll find out after this. Hold on. I must tend to something really fast. I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'll be fast. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It was meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, perhaps both. Submitted my shit 1 hour late. I straight up tanked the 25% penalty. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. How are you doing? I'm pretty stupefied by this game I'm playing. I hope despite the penalty you'll still make it through. It'll still be pretty acceptable. I wish you the best of luck on that. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, this game is ridiculous. We just found out. I'll pass. Hey, that's the spirit. Yeah, I just found out that a giant mashed potato spork monster is actually a golden retriever that was turned into a monster by a magic spell book by some evil at the hands of some evil chefs. So we got that going. On. Yeah. It's pretty in-depth story here. Yeah, it's pulling out all the stops. There's a lot of twists and turns in this story. You know, we started out fighting this monster too, but he turned around and he's our ally now, and we must help him return to his golden retriever status. Sorry, drinking water. And right now I'm at. In fact, that's what we're doing right now. We're talking about how to battle the forces of evil to save the golden retriever and swap recipes, I guess, too, with Colonel Sanders. Anyway, so this recipe was meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Or perhaps both. Bye. That's funny. I know. I just imagine the way you said that too. I have someone who says something like that exactly in that inflection, just like bye. Hard to believe, but you know what? This is some riveting stuff. And now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? No, he already told me a part of his secrets, and we will reveal it to him. You decide that you're ready as ever to show your original cooking with Sanders. Before you talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. You just deadpan bye and leave. For real. That's a mood. That's a real mood. I present to you my original coleslaw. Ooh, coleslaw. The shredded cabbage glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw. I want my slaw. Sir, you have your slaw. I said, I want my slaw. Until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but it seems like a very sentimental... He seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure. Why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Ooh. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate with memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay. That's a safe. What's with the vase? Take a closer look at the large urn. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. You wipe it off. You can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Wait, what? Poor guy. Wait, what does that mean though? Like, oh, is that like his friend? Did he like? Wait a minute, I have to look this up now. Just Colonel Sanders, because some of the facts in this game about Sanders are actually like factually true. Sanders, cremated? Did he cremate his friend that he like lost in a gunfight? And yes, he did get into a gunfight. Not even kidding. It just tells me about his personal, like, grave. I have no idea, but I would be inclined to believe that. The game mode. Here we go. Okay, okay. What? Not you again. You're thinking of heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. Dude, I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. I'm busy. Go away. You open the window and a crack in the ghost of the students is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. That's whiskey for sure. Oh, it's not whiskey. I thought, okay. Identify the smell. A power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? What does that mean? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Great. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Chicken! You know, there's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little note clipped to the chicken's foot read, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. What's this? It's a comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. So stupid. His hair's made out of silver? That's so dumb. God. That must be his friend. One of his frames shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold the fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. Wonder who my friend Pete is. That must have been his actual friend that he lost in a gunfight. I feel like I need to like just... What is with this game and camels? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his herbs and spices. I like how it just glosses over the fact that he's an old man in the photos. Bebe Colonels. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure it must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's just the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of themselves? That is a little weird, but like, I guess if it was like your mom's favorite picture or something and it meant something to her, I could see why you would hang that. It's not the weirdest thing, but I guess I don't know. Probably the same type of person who would make their face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Tap on an item to discover. Must be where he keeps the secret recipe super secret. You think for a moment. What number is important to Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial, 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Oh. I see why he hid that. And the answer is no. You cannot prepare chicken sashimi style. Unless you want salmonella. The ancient and fabled coat. You open the door to his closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. That's not fucking weird. They say the home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Okay. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Well, I thank you. I do look rather dashing in a white coat. Now, crap, the jacket. You've got to take it off. Decide now is the moment to make your big move. You tell him you're coming. You fess up and tell him the truth. What's the difference between this one and this one? Make a big move? What's that? What's a big move? That doesn't sound good. Oh shit. Hi Beer Games! Thank you for the raid! Oh, Bunny raid! Oh my god. Hello, 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 times 20. Hi everybody, thank you for the raid. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? I'll take a moment to drink some water because I've been raiding for a while. Thank you for the follow, Incorporeal Tourist. Thank you so much. Are you romancing Colonel Sanders? Because you better be Of course I'm romancing Colonel Sanders. Thank you for the follow. Wait, hold on. I don't want to missay your name. Viara Games? Viria Games. There we go. Yay, Bunny Raid. Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome. Yes, we are romancing Sanders because, of course, it is the only way. Viria. Okay, cool. I noted and got it. Got it and noted. Cool. Thank you. But thanks, guys. Thank you. Yes, I am in the middle of romancing Sanders right about now. I'm trying to figure out. So he just caught me wearing his jacket and smelling it like a weirdo. So I'm trying to like figure out what to do now. I almost played this tonight. It's pretty fucking funny. I played this. Earlier I also played the Overwatch dating sim, I guess, the official one. So check that out too. It's pretty funny as well. I bet it smelled like his signature blend of 11 herbs and spices. It did. Only available at KFC. So, the question is, do we decide that this is the moment to make the big move? Do we fess up and tell the truth? Or do we tell him do I be awkward and tell him he's cold? He's still in school. May only be 10 herbs at this point. Maybe. Also, hi, Low Punny. Welcome. Good to see you again. Trying to figure out. Do we tell him the truth that I was smelling his coat because it smelled like herbs and spices of his delicious secret recipe, only available at KFC? I'm trying to Lay it on him? Okay, I think I will. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this means compared to this. You decide that now is the moment to make a big move. Isn't that the same thing as this? Make the magic happen. Do we do the big move? Don't be a chicken. You know what? We will tell the truth. Because you see, the Colonel is a man of honesty. And he will settle for no less. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Don't be a chicken, but ups. Har har. Fun fact, go to the KFC Twitter. Okay, we'll time out. We're about to confess. So we'll take a moment and go to the KFC Twitter. KFC Twitter. Look at who they are. Wait, they follow 11 people? Oh, hold on. We have to. Let me see. Hold on. Let me open this window. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on here. He is following. Wait, is this who he's following? Mel, aka Scary Spice, Proud Mummy, Spice Girls, singer, dancer, Spice Girls, Victoria Beckham. Are these all spice-based people? wait, who are you? Who's this? Oh, she's pretty spicy to me. There must be some. She must also be a Spice Girl. Herb Scribner. Herb J. Wesson Jr. Herb Waters. Herb Dean. Herb Sendak. Herb Alfred. Dude, and Boulder Channel 1. This must be the secret recipe. This is the secret to cracking the code. This is fucking hilarious. Herbs and spices. No ginger spice. Shade. Apparently. Boulder is a fantastic spice, don't you know? It's fucking hilarious. That's funny. That's great. Okay. Back to the confessions. We're back to our regularly scheduled program. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Dramatic. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Ochi. I honestly think it might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. You take things slow. We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Back into the dark hole again. Oh, okay. Oh, but it's weird. All that moves at like 10 frames per second. You wake to oh man, I stayed overnight. How spicy is that? You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Spicy. Yeah. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient that you just learned. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is secret, how will they know? That's a good point. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you such an important question. Don't get cocky, though. You might make a move forward in the relationship. You might make a move forward in the relationship or not. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Nothing. No, I'm gonna have to take it slow and work my way up because there's nothing that beats the Colonel's love of making fried chicken. But you know what? We'll try. God damn it! You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Ooh. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Oh, to cookery. Fuck. Yeah. I got caught up in thinking about chicken. I was thinking about chicken. Yes, but cock. It was chicken. I said chick. I said cockery as in chicken, not look. Cock as in chicken, okay? Don't you put that on me. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg? No! I'm not gonna do that. Exactly, cock, rooster, exactly. Precisely. You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Oh man, I hope I don't get shot. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. Only the answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Oh no, I am absolutely overwhelmed. There's one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting there for you. Oh, hi, Miriam. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What does that even refer to? Is that even a thing? Oh my god, I love that cock poster on the wall. You're like the second person who's mentioned that. That is a fantastic cock poster. The best cock poster ever. I'd hang that cock on my wall, that's for sure. Now I'm not even sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night might be too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection that was theirs. Miriam tells you to move from the school. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Well, geez. Damn, Miriam. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Damn straight. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not the fastest cook on the line, you know? What the swirly? That sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Heh. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. This is true. There is a dog called Sprinkles here. He is the head professor of the school. No, I am not joking. You can get your own swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school? I can't deny that. He's pretty big. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Ochi, suggesting that I pick on a defenseless horse. I wouldn't tell you to fight a horse. Also, the horse would probably win. Not gonna lie, horses, man, they can kick. Now you're just twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Oh yeah, I forgot. I hurt my hand. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Never! Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. Chef joke. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Sanders knows when a scrap's gonna happen, and he's got a sixth sense for that kind of thing. I'm sure he does. Is everyone excited for the final day of Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Gee, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting for him by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe it when it was declared, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Damn. Burn to the ground. Ashes. Excuse me, Ochi. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oops. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Ochi. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Which is weird. I feel like Colonel would know, like, someone being fake. The dude was real as hell, like in real life. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through pages. Wow, that's the book. That's that book. It looks like bad news. Yes, the book. Right, I forgot. We gotta convert a golden retriever back into tip-top form. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, though I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Why spend so much time decorating a magic book if it really weren't that powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. You could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. But that sounds like a bad idea. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Yeah, you know, like, I should probably just take a cold shower. I'm sipping hard for the Colonel. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times calls for desperate measure. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Am I actually going to do this? I do not approve of this. No, don't do it. I'm not going to do it. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the student to arrive. He clears his voice and makes a quick announcement. I want you to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Well, I feel nothing but elation, actually. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Why would I do that? He's a culinary master chef. It's an insult. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wish to see what happens. I will do this. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched onto the cherry tree outside. And he's still a dog. Sprinkles turns feral and runs out to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the sight of the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Terrence fucked up, apparently. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? Sprinkles did, clearly. You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ochi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills all over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. Miriam, I told you to save it after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Ooh, some drama. Tea time. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's actually kind of sweet in a weird, really dumb way. Mostly because it's out of water. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, damn. Oh, so that's what you meant by a shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. It meant so much to me that I made you this. Too hurt to go on argument, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakout to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam, TM. TM's trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test your approaches. See you all on the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Okay, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everybody. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure. Just, why is all her food tiny? So you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane in Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up Colonel Sanders Stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. There's a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. I'm glad we're establishing boundaries here. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone special you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow, unless they're Colonel Sanders. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. Ooh, soup. I like a good soup. I bet ooh, she's gonna make a tiny soup too. Little cup soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea on how to spend time before your exam. You decided to head up to the arena early to practice a dish. It is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. A chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Ochi's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing months making this dish come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, the cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Ochi, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking for my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to ignore it and let the thing burn. Okay, you got me. Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it was a pot pie from just the smell? Dude, he's from Kentucky. Of course he can. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something. Oh no! Is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. That does look pretty good. Wow. Wow! It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up to cook for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll push over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sweat tweezers. She definitely prepared to go big, going small. Why is she cook small things? I don't get this. I mean, it's adorable, but like, it's funny. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his love in herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, reserved, fried chicken. I'm gonna lose to that. The intensity of the room starts to pull 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious, huh, dude? We're going full anime here. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Damn. Egg wash. Oh yeah, egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, faster blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Man, this guy really likes seafood. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops up her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. A little on the nose there, don't you think? Even Clank gets in on it. Well, yeah, man, Clank's my man. What's up, Clank? 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. This is the first, like, actual words he said in, like, English. And not binaric. Wait, When did Clank learn to speak English? He probably always learned, but it is an inferior language to the sounds of binaric hymns. It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us. No. The machines will come. They will come for you. Oh no, Clank! Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back door of the arena. Oof. Yeah, I don't want him to blow up. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book on your own. You're desperate not to see her. Wait, so we both have books? Is that what's going on? I thought she took the book from me. So I guess we just both have books, I guess. I don't know. You should take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certainly evil magic. We gotta do it the hard way. We gotta put love in cooking. Plus, like, evil magic comes with a caveat, you know? It's probably why that golden retriever turned into a pile of mashed potatoes and sporks. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you have chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Ochi. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, Ochi, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you. Fair enough. Well, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Oh, whoa, chill pill. Hold on. It's the secret ingredient. No! Fuck, the boiling... It's because I lied to her about one of the Colonel's secret ingredients. The boiling pot explodes, seeing Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Wait, Steve? So this is a different Spork Monster? Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. So, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Hey, I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. You mind? Steve, the Spork Monster, notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath the cooking station. See what you're up to. Crisscross the magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Hi, yeah, you guessed it. Sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork pup back in the old country. What the fuck is happening? Are you also a monster that used to be a dog? You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long story and an involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch from the stands. I really need to focus. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school when I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, were you a monster your whole life, or were you a dog? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within you, so give up and drop out. Yeah, okay, guys, we're dropping out. Game's over. Stream's done. Goodbye. Obviously not. Okay, I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange. I'm becoming Super Saiyan. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing been preparing for this their entire lives. For Ghost student. Yes, Ochi, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you have been summoning immediately fades back out. Go away. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Again. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. And not cockery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time. You need an infinity stone for that. Which would be super useful, because if you were powering up the chicken pot pie overcooked... Because while you were... Oh no! The chicken pot pie overcooked and you can't be served. But don't worry, Ochi, you have suffered some setback, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps into your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes upon. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can make the perfect food union? Time's up! With time expired, it's the moment everybody's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Yeah, where is Pop? Did he just peace out completely? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only be coming from one student. Hey, I'm flying. Oh, okay. Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Okay, fair enough. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom's hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this? Someone asked for a wedgie? Who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Oh, you like salads? That's actually surprising. I'll eat anything, I guess. Not that salads are bad, but looking at him, I didn't think he'd enjoy a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other form of onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. He's fine. He's Clank. He's got it made. That leaves only 4 students remaining. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Yeah, wow. 3 long whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made... So small. He's way smaller than I thought. Tender udon noodles and savory soup. There's even like tiny little chopsticks and green tea. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy floating in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. You gotta be fucking kidding. Yes, Sprinkles. I've made some green tea from the baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue to dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anybody else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than thimble's worth of soup. A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a hug. Good job, Miriam. Thank you, Ochi, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe the dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. This thing's poisonous, isn't it? Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. It's a bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose so close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pot at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Urgh. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ow, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this thing. Oh no! I can't eat the thing! I kept poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of event. Who thought serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't disqualify simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. He will return, probably like in the sequel. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkle gently laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next, student. Ashley, time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass, excuse me. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd like to ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. What kind of bullshit is that? Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Hachi? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, it is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Which is why I cooked it. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. Didn't realize we were having an eating exam, but that's the fucking point. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go on to College of Eating, school for the hungry. This girl, man. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Damn. I mean, what did you expect? Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cooking if it cooked you. God, you were the worst. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to make fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Either. This class gets much smaller. I'll be teaching myself. You and Sander, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese now has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh wow, that does look good. Oh fuck. I'm kind of hungry now. That looks pretty fantastic. Uh-oh. I do not have a good feeling about this. What do you mean? That's fucking amazing. I have a great feeling about this. My bad feeling is I don't get to eat that. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Was this really a whole advertisement for their chicken tender and mac and cheese bowl? Was that what this is? Is that what this fucking was? Well played. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van Van and Ashley are drawn back to it by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get that groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow! Fuck yeah. Dude, break it down, dude. You know that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who said you can't teach a new dog old tricks? Wait, an old dog, new tricks. You know, guys. You know what I meant. Van Van and Ashley tell everybody that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Wow, this was a very powerful dish, apparently. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you all to finally notice me. Why? Just stop. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally meddled out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that you refer me by that new name. Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. You can just vibe, dude. Just vibe. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out on the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Who else? But, oh, it's Bob. I didn't expect that. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking to the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat a crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. What? Oh, now I get... yeah, I get it too. Makes sense. Now, we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Is that really his name? Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen? I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop. I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. Damn, you go get 'em, girl. Follow your dreams. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day universities to attend. What? So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blow away by a single breeze. Okie dokie. Wow, okay. You took that rather well. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet, from another dimension. I can see that. What? Yeah, what? I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Yeah, no, that tracks. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Damn, he's looking fucking dapper. He's looking pretty great in that. Just like that. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Fair enough. The end? Oh no, the end. Did we win? Did I romance him? Are we business partners? No, it's okay, never mind. Continued. No, it's not the end. As everybody feasts on their delicious chicken, Colonel Sanders spots you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Ochi, what are you doing sitting alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, Mike, you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tiny goatee. That's definitely a phrase. Spicy musk. A tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School and Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Ochi. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his track. Work together. Oh, well, I think this is something I need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time here at school, do you really think running restaurants is your best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Were you able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Ochi, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Wow, I'm hurt. What the fuck? And along the way, you'll have me by my side. Okay, fair enough. At least I have him. The end. We did it, but we didn't earn his respect. I wonder if there's a different path. I wonder. We did get his love, though. But we gotta be a better cook. I mean, to be fair, there's no one that's a better cook than